Those are my flaky biscuits just pulled apart. I'm gonna come in next with some delicious melted butter. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take those flaky biscuits and we're just gonna pop those into our butter, just like so. I love making this recipe for the fall. It is one of my favorite recipes to make and super, super easy. So we're just gonna dump all of those into our butter, just like so. I'm using 1 stick of melted butter, salted. And I'm just using 1 pack of our flaky biscuits. All right, now that we have everything buttered, I'm gonna move that off to the side. I'm gonna come in with our sugar and cinnamon combination, and we are going to start to cover our delicious little flaky biscuit halves, just like so. And I'm just going with a light dusting. You could also just do like a cinnamon and sugar mixture, but whenever I buy them, they're just super convenient and they're quite inexpensive as well. Alongside that, I'm gonna come in with some ground nutmeg. I love using nutmeg during the fall. It's a great warm spice and it really plays nicely with that cinnamon sugar, our butter, and then our, of course, flaky little biscuits. And just a touch, nutmeg is pretty strong, so just a handful on each. And then, of course, we cannot forget our pumpkin pie spice. It is fall, folks, so we are going in with our pumpkin pie spice on top of our biscuits, just like so. Oh, if you could smell this right now too, it smells super, super delicious. I'm next gonna come in with my little ice cream scoop, and I have 100% pure pumpkin. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a small little scoop of that, and we are just gonna place it right on top of our little flaky Grands biscuits. You could also do a pumpkin pie filling, but I think with the 100% pure pumpkin and then our pumpkin pie spice, our nutmeg, our cinnamon sugar, it's just gonna be super delicious. And of course, very fall forward. So I'm just going in with just a small little bit on each one of our biscuits. I just did the classic biscuits. You could also do a honey butter. You could even do these in like crescent rolls too. But I think with those flaky biscuits, when you split them in half, it just makes double your recipe for the same price. So I'm just going in with our pure pumpkin on top of our little biscuits for this delicious little fall pastry. All right, perfect. Now that we have those onto our beautiful biscuits, I'm gonna come in with just this little paintbrush. And then what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna start to spread that pumpkin onto each one of our biscuits, just like so. Just a little pat so we can get it evenly distributed for this fall favorite. Oh, it smells like fall in here. It smells like pumpkin pie. One of my favorite pies besides pecan. I love a good pecan pie, but any kind of fall flavors, as long as there's Cool Whip, I'm game. All right, now that we have those all evenly spread out, I'm gonna move this off to the side, and we're bringing in our greased bundt pan. And here's the fun part. So I'm gonna start by taking our little buttery biscuits and just grabbing them one by one. We are just going to stack them right into our bundt pan, just like so. And just be gentle with them with our little pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, flaky biscuit crust. So we'll get these all stacked into our bundt pan, just like so. All right, now that we have those placed into our bundt pan, we are going to place this into the oven for maybe about like 20, 35 minutes at 350, and those will start to rise. Oh my goodness, this looks so delicious. I let it cool for about 5-10 minutes, because what I'm gonna try and do is we're gonna flip this puppy. So I'm gonna just put it right on top. Oh, I heard it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We have a delicious pumpkin cinnamon butter little pull apart. And the best thing about this, we can just pull those apart and oh my gosh, look at all the pumpkin in there. And I mean, look at how delicious. All right, this one bite is for me. I'm gonna go in with some delicious Ready Whip. Give that a shake, because I want some Ready Whip on my piece. Oh, I mean, look at how delicious. Our pumpkin, our butter, our cinnamon sugar, our nutmeg. Are you kidding me? All right, taste test. Look at that. Pumpkin, fall, crunchy, buttery. Really, really good. You gotta try it.